Good morning, yo. Welcome back to another episode of G-Man's trying to catch fish on night crawlers, power bait, dough bait, don't matter what it is. It's got to be out there in the water somewhere. Catch a fish. So, here we are. Told y'all I'd be out here at Prineville Reservoir. And so, here I am. Keeping to my promise to you guys. Out here at Prineville Reservoir. Putting on a worm, float it up off the bottom for a little bit, and then we might try the Posky fireworms. You never know here on G-Man Fishing what we're going to do. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it greatly. All right, one worm going out. I don't know if that'll be enough to float my worm or not. Nope. It's going to sink right down to the bottom. That's okay. We'll give it a shot. Doodad, what's going on, man? Putting out 2 rods this morning. Stay fishy, what's going on, man? It goes, I just got first cast. Right there, you guys saw that, first cast. I wanted to make sure you guys were on the live before I took that first official cast of the morning. That way you guys see from the get-go how long it takes. It does not take for me to catch a fish sometimes. That's a deep hole. It's still dropping. That's still dropping. That's a pretty deep hole right there. So we got a worm out there. Now we're going to put some power bait on this one. And yeah, we're going to see. We might switch to Potsky fireworm. I meant to start out with the Potsky fireworm, but for whatever reason, I decided to go past what I was going to do. So we'll fish here for a while and see if we can't get some stalkers. Anything that swallows the hook we'll keep, anything that don't we'll release. Yesterday hooked a big girl and landed her, which is nice. That was out at Haystack Reservoir. All right, you guys, let's get the dough bait out. And we're gonna start out with the corn dough bait with a power egg. Throwing in 2 different spots. Just baiting and waiting, you guys. Just baiting and waiting. There now, both rods are in. There's supposed to be a warm day today. Not supposed to be. Still dropping, still dropping. It's deep right here. Real deep, y'all. Taking forever to get to the bottom. We may throw a worm and a bobber out there at some point to get the worm doing something different. But yeah, I figured, why not? Told everybody I'd be here today, so here I am. Prineville, chilling. Mac Daddy, what's going on? Yep, here fishy, fishy. Here fishy, fishy. I ain't been sleeping at night. My hands have been keeping me awake. So I'm pretty tired today. Ready for a 5-hour nap again. Will who deliver? What do you want delivered, David? I don't know if I'll deliver a fish today or not, but we're gonna try. Hopefully, it's supposed to be a warmer day today. The sun's not supposed to be out at all today, but it's shining pretty good right now on the water. It's a hazy sun, but it's still shining pretty good. So we'll give this a couple hours, and then we'll get off here, and then I'll go fish probably someplace else if a bite ain't on here. Because I'm in the business of making videos and stuff like that, and trying to get fish caught. So if they're not biting here, we can always go someplace else. I did bring the bobber rod and the lure rod, but I can't cast 100 million times, so it's hard to want to use that stuff. It's like glass out there, y'all. It's that calm this morning. Pretty though. I don't think it's as pretty as the Jefferson and Hood, but still pretty nonetheless. Hurting for sturgeon. Morning, morning. Got my first two casts out there. It's baiting and waiting. Thanks, I appreciate that. I, I think it's pretty too, for sure, for sure. My hands do fairly decent, y'all, except for when I sleep. They're a bit of a pain when it's bedtime. Morning, wife. That's nice when you get nice weather, that's for sure. For sure, for sure. So, like I said, we're just going to bait and wait because I can't cast 1,000 casts yet with my hands yet. But we'll bait and wait for a while, and hopefully we'll get a couple bites. And if not, we'll make adjustments, do different things with these setups. That way we'll give ourselves more of an opportunity. I might try to throw a lure at some point today if nothing else is working, but I'll be trying to throw that many casts in a day. I mean, I'd like to go sturgeon fishing, but my hands won't handle that either right now. I'm going to get there though. I don't think so, woman. Yeah, it is a bummer to wake up and clock in instead of cast a line for sure. But I mean, that's the way it goes. 46 degrees here and foggy, huh? Well, it's got to be at least 40 some degrees here. It's not cold at all. Dead calm. It's like a one of those times when all the non all the people who don't angle all the time would be out fishing. It seems like one of those kind of days, as if all the ones who come out to recreationally do stuff. This would be the day they would want to do that, nice and calm. But these calm days need to turn into fish hooks, though. Fish landed. Yeah, sick leave don't make no sense to me except for right now. I usually don't call out, but I called out Friday and Monday. Try to give my hands a break, but man, it's hurting more at night than it is anytime else when I'm trying to sleep. So I'm pretty tired. I haven't been sleeping too well. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I want to go get a shark in. Well, I always want to catch a sturgeon. They're one of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. A sturgeon is so nice. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Hooking up on some really nice fish. That's always a blast. Especially when you get to go meet new people and do different things. That's definitely gonna be fun, for sure. As soon as my hands feel like they're good enough to do it, we'll go get some fish caught. Baiting and waiting is not my favorite game. I'd rather do 50,000 casts in a day than bait and wait. Thanks, man. I appreciate that guarantee. Start eating my spinach. All right, I'll do that. I will eat that spinach till the cows come home then. Crazy how nice of a morning it is so far. It's a piece of paper. That's what's crispy. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun for sure, for sure. I wonder if I should get one of them Barbie rods and do a Barbie rod challenge while I'm on a kayak. See if we can't get a fish on a kayak on a Barbie rod. I think I've seen that done over there in Portland. Yeah, those big ones, man. That's fun when they go up and do their jumping. That's a blast. And big old oversized ones. Just don't let them jump onto your kayak and knock you over like they probably do to me. Red eggs with worms. I got orange eggs with worms on there. Dog demons. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah. On the Willamette. Sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Did it look red? Well, I'm sure it wasn't red. I'm sure it was more orange. Yeah. What are you guys fishing for this weekend? If you guys are fishing, what you guys fishing for? They just stocked fish in here not too long ago. I don't know when. I just know they did because everybody's been talking about it. Nice. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that. I'll have to get a small rod for the trip. And well, I think I got a couple ice fishing rods I could probably I could probably try out. That'd be fun though. Get a dog demon, drill it with 20-pound test. But yeah, that would be fun. I've always dreamed about catching a sturgeon off my kayak, so that's gonna be fun. Even if it lands up being on a bigger rod than a Barbie rod, but I wouldn't mind trying to get the dog demon rod done. Cool, cool, nice. Those Hellcat rods, they work pretty good, huh? Weren't those designed for cat fishing? I believe they were, but they'll definitely work for a sturgeon for sure. Cool, cool. Sounds like fun. Yeah, get out there and go have some fun with some fish and some new friends. It looks like. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Sweet black Patriot model. Right on. Those pins are tanks though. Those pin reels. I've had both of mine forever for sturgeon fishing. Those things are tanks. They take a beating, and they keep on ticking. Avid reels for the drag power. Oh, okay. I thought for sure you guys said a pin. I guess I must be mistaken. Hmm. They got a better drag system, huh? Cool. Try it. Yeah, tough line. Hmm. That hollow core for off the bank for shark and sturgeon fishing and hellcat revenge rods all for. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be something. It'll definitely be a fun fishing a new body of water and trying to catch a fish for sure. Especially since that kayak I've got's meant for big waters, so should handle it. I would think. About ready to do something different. We've been out there for almost a half an hour now, and we ain't caught nothing. See, the reason why I come to this spot is because I can live stream from this spot, but so far today it's been pretty dead. Pretty dead here. Uh, when we do reel in, we'll reel in the worm one first and make an adjustment, do something different. Because what we're doing is obviously not working. Maybe casting a different location. Because that could be all it takes is casting in a different direction to get bit. So we're going to go ahead and reel up and cast another area. Do something different, anyways. See, that's what we're throwing. Just a worm and fire eggs. Deep, deep, deep hole right there. Real deep. Oh yeah, 600 pounds, 6 kills. Wow, that's a big stinking shark. Oh yeah, that is expensive, but when you look at it as in how much are you going to use it, then it may make it a little more affordable for sure. Yeah, I hear you on that. The one reel I got a 30 pound test, um, fluoro, I can hold 300 yards on it. So I don't know how um it would probably hold 400 yards of braid though, easily, because it's a lot smaller in diameter. Wow. Hollow core. Now that hollow core. What's? I mean, what does that mean? Hollow core. Because I've heard of lead core. I've heard of some different kinds of core, but I don't know what a hollow core is. I guess. Hmm. Sounds like some good braid then. If it can. Sounds like some good braid. I tried some. I've tried some different kinds of braids. I've tried Power Pro, P line, Tough line. I've tried a couple different styles. I've got. I'm going to be trying the Beyond braid here pretty quick. I like to buy different things to try different things, just to see how they compare. Bait and tackle videos. All right, I'll check. I've heard the name before. Hard Life, yeah. I've heard the name. I may even be subscribed to them, for that matter. And if I'm not, I've watched their videos. So Paul, what's going or Pay Lou Fishing? What's going on? How you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's a pretty nice spot too. Got the sun reflecting off the water. It's clear. Well, not really clear, but calm skies and everything. So yeah, it's pretty nice. No, fishing for trout, rainbow trout. I wish there were carp here. I know of one place in Central Oregon that's got carp,